Hi guys, this is the video on checking solutions to linear equations. So if anytime you got a problem where it says check is this solution a true solution to the problem, you check here and you check the examples. So let me just start us off by taking a look at the problem. So a very common question I always get during math class is always, Mr. Lay, did I do this work correctly? And to show whether or not I did this work correctly or not, you can always plug in the value of your problem into the equation to see if it checks out as true or false. Okay? And there are three types of solutions you can always get. So, three types of solutions. Three types of solutions is you either get you get one solution. Two, you can maybe get no solution or it's false. And that's the main idea. So you get one solution or no solution, okay? There are some cases with infinite solutions. We'll talk about that in systems, but let's just focus on this for right now. So looking over here, it says if negative 3x plus 5 plus 5x minus 1 equals 0, does x equals 2? We're trying to check if this is true. That's the main idea, okay? So another way we see this problem is they say evaluate the expression of x. The only difference is instead of just plugging this problem in where x is, we actually solve it to the very end and we're going to check if it equals 0 or not. So let's start with it. So I got negative 3x, so I'm going to write negative 3. And then now I'm going to put parentheses. What do I put in the parentheses? Let me check. Oh, they want me to check if x equals 2 is correct. So I'm going to put my 2 in here. Okay? And I'm going to highlight this in pink. So you guys understand where this is coming from. Very easy. And then over here, we're going to put plus 5 plus 5x. But instead of x, I put the parentheses because I'm plugging in the expression. Because I know that x is equal to what? It's equal to 2. So let me highlight it in pink again. So where am I getting it? I'm getting it from here, and I'm getting it from here. Does that make sense? So drew that out so you guys remember where I'm getting it from. Okay, so now I have this, and now I just evaluate the problems using order of operation. So I'm looking at this over here. I see negative 3 times 2. Well, this means opposite of 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6, so the opposite of 6 is negative 6. And then I add this down. Nothing happened to the 5. Bring it down. And over here, I got 5 times 2. Remember, PEMDAS. We're not adding anything because we're just focusing on PEMDAS. So 5 times 2. 5 groups of 2 is 10. And then I bring down that negative 1. And now it's equal to 0. So now I have no multiplication, I have no division. Now I know it's safe. Next is after multiplying and dividing, it's either to add or subtract. And you do it going from left to right, just like how you read. So looking over here, I got negative 6 plus 5. So if you don't remember your positive and negatives, something you can always do is you can always draw out your number of negatives. So I have 6 negatives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 5 positives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can just cross out your 0 pair. So 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, and I'm left with 1 negative. This is negative 1. Oops. Let me bring that back up. There we go. So we got negative 1. And then you bring down the 10, you bring down the minus 1 equals 0. Okay. So let's combine some more. So I know that negative 1 plus 10 is going to be, again, if you really have to do it, you can draw out your positives, but it's like saying I owe somebody $1 from 10 positives. So that means that'll be 9. And then 9 take away 1 at the very end is going to be what? 9 take away 1. is going to be 8. And now you have to ask the question, is 8 equal to 0? And that is a no. So therefore, x equal 2 is not a solution. So if you got that, then that means you definitely figured it out. Okay? So therefore, x is not a solution. This is the key idea. And then you're done. All right, so that's a quick video on how to check if a solution is true to a particular linear equation. You plug it in, you do order of operations. So if I want the steps, I'll put it right here just for you. 1, plug in the solution. And then order of operations, PEMDAS. And then 3, is it true or false? And that is it for our video. So you can use this with any linear equations to check, even on a test, if it's correct or not.